Hi friends, this is Hemant Sai Gundipalli. Uh, Me and my friend, that's my partner, Chinta Hitesh Reddy, and myself, Gundipalli Hemant Sai, together have done this app, namely Not Just Hotel. Not Just Hotel is the name of our app. Uh, Coming to our app, it's like our app mainly focuses on selecting a helping a user who is in search of hotels and who needs who is in search of hotels or some attractions and near or in Columbus, especially only in Columbus, who is in search of some hotels or some attraction places, who is deeply in search of them. Our app mostly helps him in getting to the correct location and to the best hotel in Columbus. And our app mainly saves time and it helps to land him in the best place in Columbus. uh, I said this because if you see other apps or if you see other websites, there'll be a lot of stuff popping out for him, and he might not exactly figure out which one to get into. It might leave him in a first state. In such way, our app doesn't do in such cases. Even he doesn't need to spend a lot of time searching two to three hotels, opening in two to three websites, and seeing their facilities and availability dates. So, which takes some time for him, and finally, if he lands in some place which he doesn't get onto, like which he's not satisfied with, then it is a waste of time and money and everything for him. So our app in that case helps him to land in a particular or best hotel or the attraction which he wants, thereby saving his time and money. So this is all about our app. Next, coming to the users and stakeholders, as I already said you that the app is being used by the people. So the people who are using the app are the users of this not just hotel. It's simply like users are the one who are using the app, you who are using the app, and they can see the hotels and they can see the attraction places. Yeah. It helps in finding the accommodation and the nearby attractions. That's what I meant. And coming to the scope, uh, as I already discussed, as I already said, you like our app mainly focuses on booking hotels and seeing the attractions. And coming to booking hotels, when you get into our app mainly, like when you open the hotels when the hotel page is loaded, and you go on a particular hotel and you want to click that, when you click the hotel thing, you get to select the meal plan which you want, and you get to select the date from which period of stay, for how much duration you wanted to stay. Those all will be displayed in this app. So this is the scope of my app, apart from showing the locations and other thing attraction, I mean the apart from showing the attractions. This is one of the thing which you get, like selecting your meal plan, selecting the date of stay, and selecting the type of room which you want. These are all the things you get in my app. And the price varies then and there itself. Like if you select some luxury things, and if you select some meal plan, like if you select some dinner or lunch meal plan, it might vary based on the prices. As the prices vary, so the total cost will vary. Then and there itself you get displayed what's the exact amount that you should pay for that particular plan which you have selected, and for the particular duration which you have selected. And coming to the view, how our app is gonna be. This is how our app is gonna be. Like you get like is the main page. Like I mean to say that these are the uh, two buttons which get displayed after you enter the first page. After the first page is done, this is the second page which you get in the app, exactly in the app. Then you get these two buttons. So one is with select hotel and one is with the nearby attractions. The select hotel drags you to the list of hotels which is there in the app, and that is which are there in the Columbus. And nearby attractions will drag you to the attraction list page. That means the attractions which are there in Columbus. And coming to this hotel list, from the hotel list you can like select the particular hotel which you wanted. See, hotel 1, hotel 2, hotel 3, hotel 4. Here hotel 1, hotel 2, hotel 3, hotel 4 might be the names, or it might be the names, but in detail in my app, the hotel names, it will be the hotel names, like it will be like some Motel 6, Super 8, etc. It will be those. So uh, so they will be the names of the hotels. Upon selecting a particular hotel, you will be getting you need to select the particular room, and you need to select the date, or the amount of day, how many days you want it, and the meal plan. Upon selecting all these things and completing the procedure, you get a like a confirmation mail to your account. There's a confirmation mail which you get received to your account. But coming to the nearby attractions, as I have said you already, that the attractions means the places which are present in Columbus. In the attraction, you can't book any attraction. Attraction in the sense is just you're gonna go and visit it. So it will just display the attractions, list of the attractions. When you want in detailed description of what the attraction is, you just click on that particular attraction, and the detailed description of the attraction is being displayed along with the image of the attraction. This is the actual view of map. And coming to the page, this is the entry page wherein you will be giving your you will be providing with your name and email ID. The name, you mention any name, and you mention the email ID. You need to mention the email ID, so that valid email address. I mean valid email address, so that the mail gets delivered to your particular email address. That confirmation mail gets delivered, because the confirmation mail gets delivered to the address which you have mentioned here. Then you click on next button. Next button. Upon clicking on the next button, you get to this site. I mean, you get to this web page again. This web page wherein you will be having two buttons like hotels and nearby attractions. You can coming to the model. You got the same this page. I said select hotels and nearby attractions. The same is being is the page which I was talking about. Upon clicking the hotels, you'll get the list of hotels. See here, Model 6, Extended Stay America, La Quinta Inns and Suites, Super 8, Columbus Airport. So, etc. etc. These will be the list of the hotels that will be displayed to you upon clicking the hotel button. And upon clicking a particular hotel, see in the here you noticed like Model 6 Columbus Downtown. I am clicking on Model 6 Columbus Downtown. In detail description of what the hotel, and I get the page wherein I can go and book a room in the hotel for a particular date, for few particular days. So upon selecting a room, you could select a room, and you could select the meal plan you want. The meal plan is optional. You could either select it or not. It depends on you. And you could select the date from where, and up to where, up to when you would wish to stay in the particular room. Upon doing this, you get an updated amount of the total price. How much is it? You get an update upon upon changing the preferences or options which you want to have. The amount varies upon the plan which you select. I mean, then you can click on book hotel. Upon clicking the book hotel, you will be getting a email stating that you have booked particular hotel with the hotel name and room type, meal plan, for number of days for the booking. And that's the confirmation mail. Coming to the attraction list, you'll how do you get a attraction list? See here, upon clicking back, and mainly everything depends on this page. Nearby attractions. See, upon clicking on nearby attractions, you'll be delivered. You'll be getting onto the attraction list page. The same I have displayed in the model view. Upon clicking the nearby attractions, you'll be going to the attraction list page. See, upon clicking the nearby attractions, you will be going on to the attraction list page, wherein in the attraction list page, you could see what are the various attractions in Columbus, and see what are the various attractions in Columbus, and you can select a particular attraction. You can select a particular attraction, and detailed description about that particular attraction is going to be given. See attraction details. Suppose I select this National Infantry Museum and Soldiers and Soldier Center. Then I get the image of that, and I get a detailed description of what my attraction is all about. That's what. So that's all my app is. And while booking the rooms, compared to other apps, while booking, the main thing of our app is like it doesn't require more number of personal details which you need to mention. While in case of other apps, it requires more number of personal details which you give, and the personal details might be misused in most of the cases. Like they might be using your details, and they might be sending your details like they might be selling your details to some other sites or pages, which are necessary of doing the promotions. These are the risky factors for other apps. But as you have seen that, as I have already said, like there are no much restrictions of entering or logging in. Anyone with his name and provided mail address will able to, with a particular mail address can able to log into this app. So even though it's like simple without any crucial authentication things, complex authentication things, our app is simple, and we don't misuse the data. It is very user friendly, and it's very simple. I mean, that's the main advantage of our app. For the future scope, I mean, like I'm planning to extend it not only to Columbus, whereas to various other cities, and by placing the geolocation thing, you could more accurately get the range, and within your range, the distance, and within your range, the hotels within your range, and the attractions within your range. That might be an improvement to this app. Like, and you could even add a feature like online payment or refund options. You could I would also set it up. That's it all. That's all about my actual thing which I was looking for. And coming to my uh, coding part. See, like this is my actual code, wherein wherein the detailed code of what my app is and everything, how my app is going to run. Every logic is being written in this by using this Android Studio. And here, as I have already uh, shown you the pictures or screenshots, but no problem. I will be again running it in my emulator. Uh, I will be running it. And coming to the main activity page. This is the main activity page. Here in the main activity page, you will be having like a layouts, two layouts linear, about the user details. One is options, user options layout, and these are the text fields, and these are the buttons which I have declared. And mainly in this main activity page, there are two things. There is an evaluation done in this main activity page. Like in the main activity page, what I meant to show you is like the just a minute. And this would be the main activity page, wherein your name and email address should be given, wherein a verification, wherein a cross check of wherein a check of whether you are entering a appropriate email address, and whether you entered your name or you are leaving it blankly. That is being checked in this. Is email valid, and is edit text empty things. If the text is empty, then you'll be if the username sorry, is username valid. If the username is left with some blank columns without filling it, then you will be popping they will be popping you with a message of enter your name. And coming to the email id, I used a regular expression for considering you enter a valid email address. Like in my regular expression, I added like for every email address there will be an at the rate and a dot, followed by that at the rate. Based on that particular condition, I will be checking whether you are in proper format, irrespective of case sensitivity. If those are all good, then you'll be get you'll be entering the main page, wherein if you select the hotel list, like seeing this hotel list activity, wherein you will get the hotel details which you have already seen, which you have seen here, like a set of hotel list. These are hotel list. How you will get that hotel list? Like I will be loading the data from using this method, like load hotel data. In load hotel data using some JSON queries, I extracted uh, I extracted the data within I extracted the data present in this hotel data.json. In this, I included the list of hotels available in Columbus. I just got the data, and I just kept it in this file, hotel-data.json, and I am gonna retrieve that hotel data by using this method. Where I wrote the logic of how I'm gonna retrieve it using JSON objects. using a JSON object and by converting it into Java code and by loading the data and returning it. This is there in this hotel list activity, and similar in the case of attraction list activity, wherein you'll be getting your attraction, returning your attraction lists. And coming to this hotel details activity, is a I say that this is the main thing wherein you will be calling even the adapter attraction hotel list recycle view, and you will be using that, you will be using this hotel list recycle view also. But coming to the hotel details activity, this is the main thing. I mean, this is the main thing where I followed certain logics to check if the meal to check the meal plans, and to see to see that uh, the date and things you are mentioning is like in the correct logic. Like you don't mention starting date as today's date, and ending day end day when you're going to check out as previous day. So I wrote the logics here wherein a detailed checkup is done in the hotel list hotel details activity, and the attractions details activity is a similar way for the attraction details. Much logic is not required for the attraction details activity, as there is no much thing happening in attraction details. It's just like you are opening the image, so there is not much thing. But in the hotel details activity, there's a much thing to be considered. Why? Because you're gonna select your room, and you're gonna see the username I mentioned is anytime this mail. It's my it's my mail ID. It's a mail ID I created. Like using this mail ID, I'm gonna send. I'm gonna send. I'm gonna send the confirmation to them, as you have, as if you have noticed here. Write down. See in this in in this picture. See, I'm gonna show you like anytime this mail. The confirmation is gonna come from the person from me. Like it's an auto generated mail. That's what being used. And coming to the app, uh, see, first in the first thing, using the main activity, entering the name. Suppose say the mail address you wanted to enter is like else. I'm gonna room. So suppose this one, and tenth to 14th of August. I'm gonna stay there. See, this is the amount I need to pay, 264 USD dollars. And I'm gonna book hotel. Confirmation mail is sent to my mail ID. So let me check up if the mail is correctly sent to my mail ID or not. See, let's check it out. See, this mail ID is generated. I got a confirmation mail. Hi Hemant, you're booking it's model 6, model 6. I got it. I got it. See, it's done. So this is how is it's with the hotel thing. And coming to the nearby attractions. Nearby attractions. Suppose I want to see or explore what's this Coca-Cola Space Center, which is there in Columbus. So I got to see Coca-Cola Columbus State University Coca-Cola Space Research Center. Okay, so this is all about this attraction details and the thing. This is all my app, and I hope that you would like this app. Thanking you. This is Hemant Saiguntipalli, and my partner Chintaitesh Reddy, who has done this project. I mean the app, not a hotel. Thank you so much.